thank you for giving me the time and for taking my call. This is definitely all about Spark Talent, which is your talent agency that you founded. So we're just going to lead right into that. I'd love to know a little bit about yourself and what led you to found a talent agency.
Great. Okay, so my name is Sara Preisler, like you said, and I am the owner of Spark Talent Agency here in Houston. A lot of people, it'll say it's from Conroe, Texas. We are right on the suburb, right outside Houston, but we do represent talent all across the lovely USA.
That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys are nationwide. Sweet.
We are, and we are recently SAG franchised.
Yay!
So,
congratulations.
Yeah. During the pandemic, gotta love it. So as well this past upcoming year, I guess. So yeah, we started in 2018 here in Texas, and before that, I actually was coaching a lot of kids, have done the acting side myself.
Oh, right on. Okay, were you like a child actor kind of thing, or kind of? Yeah,
more musical theater was my home base, and I was a trainer at Walt Disney World for a little bit, as well as with like the Broadway Across America national tours and things. Yeah.
Okay.
But I had grown up in the industry doing this as well, and kind of, was like, okay, I know enough about it, and had coached a lot of these kids, and a lot of them started getting crazy big jobs because their parents would like take me with them on auditions and like kind of coach them. And in New York, and a lot of their parents were like, oh my gosh, we need to get our child an agent. Like, Sara, you should just do this. You know this so well. Like, jump in and start one. And at the time I thought they were nuts, but here we are.
Wow, that's awesome. Yay. Thank you. We're thankful for that. All the actors that you represent, I'm sure are thankful for that. So you've got a background in not just, film and TV commercial, but also theater. A lot of actors that like come to take classes and stuff where they've even, I guess, decide to move into film and TV do start out in theater.
Right. And so I like that side of it too, just because I know that some people will start with a theater and they want to switch over to the film and TV side. And you have to know how to pull that stuff back a little bit, because you're used to and there's a difference. And then the film and TV, you want to theater. So I like to be able to see both sides of it and go, okay, this is what you need to get where you want to go.
Okay, so you guys have been around how long?
So I started this in 2018. So we've been around. We've made it through pandemic season, as we like to call it.
And you're still here.
Really, really, really well during the pandemic. We've had a lot of major bookings these past years, which have been really, really great. And we're very fortunate during the pandemic.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. So tell me a little bit about like the actors that you represent, kind of where they're going, what are you excited about that's going on at the agency right now that you can tell us? Because obviously you can't,
we did recently just book the series lead of the new sci-fi series, Chucky, which is going to be coming out.
How cool is that? Congratulations.
Texas. He is from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, that is awesome.
But he will be the new lead. We just sent him out to Vancouver or Toronto. I keep messing up Vancouver or Toronto. For me.
Yes, somewhere in Canada.
Oh, but he is our shining star.
Yay, that's awesome. That is so cool. Super cool.
Yeah, and we have a bunch of other ones that have been going on. Of course, I can't say all of them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But
I kind of sorry, I put you on the spot on that one.
I know.
Sorry, this actor was from San Antonio, so then you represent people everywhere, right? Just so they know, it's not just we look for work everywhere. You represent people from not just Conroe, but
not from just Conroe. We have talent. We have a guy who just did a guest star in a new series for the CW. He's in New York. So we everywhere. We have LA that we get to New Mexico to shoot series. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything here at Spark.
That's okay. I love that. That's really fantastic because a lot of actors, one of the first things that they say is, should I go to LA? And if they go out there and you rep them, which I think a lot of some of the other agencies do as well, but I think that's fantastic and important for people to know. So the workshop, we've got this 2021 Tips from the Pros for Actors workshop that you're going to be joining our panel of other talent agents and casting director Beth Stepko for. And so what was it that kind of motivated you to want to, you know, be a part of the panel with the other talent agents and Beth?
I love being on panels, especially.
I love it.
I love hearing what their advice they have to give to the talent, as well as just helping some of these, you know, these gems that you can find at these things. I have seen so many and have actually, you know, signed a ton of talent from them, but it's just little tweaks that sometimes they just need to hear, like, hey, just, you know, tilt this a little bit different, or just try a different approach on this side. And it works wonders for people if they, you know, get advice and run with it. I've seen somebody, you know, who had a Actors Access profile with nothing on it, and 3 months later, just by listening to all these advice from all these different people, you know, they're booking guest stars.
That's fantastic. Yeah, all it takes is that one. All it takes is that one. You know, and while they're out there auditioning, get in front of the casting directors. If they're doing a good job, the casting directors are going to keep calling them in. It's just a matter of time. So it's super cool. I mean, we're hoping that this, you know, is open to everybody that can make it. The last one that we did, we had people coming in from Austin and from outside of Houston. So it's a good thing to know that, you know, that if they come in from other parts of Texas, and something happens, something special happens, there's, you know, there's that possibility there. It's just great to hear you, you know, tell them that. You know, I want to just tell you that I'm really thankful for, you know, for giving me the time and, you know, telling me a little bit about the agency. Is there anything else that you want to kind of just let the people know, the actors know, people that are watching?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a really great opportunity. These don't come around a lot in Texas. And especially to get the attention from some of these big kahunas in this state for one-on-one, sit there and look at you and focus on you for a certain amount of time and kind of go over your materials and go over your package. Your package is the most important thing that you have going, because again, this is show business, and there's a show side, which is greater performing, but there's also a business side. So if you're getting these people who are able to help you on that and guide you in that business side of it, you know, it's all up to you guys. So I'm so glad that you said that, because that's literally the entire purpose about it. It's about giving them as many tools as they can from various different perspectives and things that we have to do as actors. These are things that you know, like, I wish I had, you know, known in the beginning, the first 5 years of my career would have made things so much easier, you know. And so it's great to hear you say that, so that they know that as well, because it's very, very true. Yeah. It's super, and it's constantly changing. I know that things, you know, 2 years ago that used to be relevant and popular with casting directors are not the same as they are now. Self-tape game is completely different. What's on your resume and how it's labeled is completely different. So there's so much that you have to take in consideration of. And just because you maybe have been told this before in, you know, 2007, and you're still doing it the same, you can't always go by that. It's constantly changing. And I think you have to sometimes take things like this to know, okay, yeah, I'm still on the mark. I'm still going strong. This is what needs to happen. So
or okay, I got to adjust this, or just kind of like, you know, everybody that, you know, shift my approach a little bit. And sometimes, like you said earlier, sometimes that's really all it takes, you know. So and so I'm really excited. It's so great to hear you talk, you know, from a talent, I mean, from an agent's perspective for the talent, because everything that you're saying are things that they absolutely need to hear, because they're things that, you know, that I heard and that helped me along the way. And I think the coolest thing about it all, you touched on this earlier, is that we're going to have 4 of you guys giving your perspective, all for the same purpose. So this means a lot to me, and thank you for being a part of it. I'm excited to see what we get out of it, and excited to see who comes and who we find and what goes on after it.
Yeah, it's going to be super, super, super fun. So
yeah, you want to throw out a website address or anything like that in case people want our Facebook page or whatever?
Yeah, we are Spark Talent Agency. It's sparktalentagency.com. And you can find us also on Facebook or Instagram on Spark Talent Agency as well. We're the blue glittery sign.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think it's awesome. Okay. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, super cool. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see you there.
Yes, of course. All right.